Hello all, I am and in my today's presentation, I am going to cover a topic regarding this film studies that we are having this unit in our syllabus. And so in this topic, I am going to cover certain frame, or you can say study of slides or frame studies. So I have chosen a movie which was released originally in USA in 2006. So the name of the movie is the Da Vinci Code. The Da Vinci Code. So it was directed by Ron Howard. So if we talk about the exact date when it was released, so it is 19th May 2006, and first it was released in USA, United States of America, and then in the India if we talk about. So it was on the 14th November. So after a kind of 6 months lapse, it was released in India in the same year 2006. And another thing about this movie is that it is based on the novel written by Dan Brown. So the novel goes with the same name, or rather we can say the movie goes with the same name of this novel. That is the Da Vinci Code, and the novel in 2003 it was written by Dan Brown. And let us move ahead. So it was supposed to be present on the 26th June when Sunday was there, but now today I am presenting there. So this was the kind of basic introduction, and then I am going to make the presentation today. So let us move on the next slide. So basically for the new readers or new spectators we can say, so what film study is basically, let us analyze it, let us see a bit kind of certain very important thing, very important concept of film study regarding this. So basically let us read first. So what is film studies? Film studies is an academic discipline. So first thing we need to understand that it is an academic discipline. So it also there in this academia. So academic discipline it is, and emerged in the 20th century, decades after the invention of motion pictures, and it deals with various theoretical, historical, and critical approaches to cinema as an art form and a medium. So first we have to go with certain keywords that are present here. So it was emerged in the 20th century. So after 1920s, or we can say 1940s, this motion pictures, the invention of this motion pictures were there. So we find these cartoons like Sir Walt Disney first created this Mickey Mouse type of cartoons, but they were not having voice, and after that some experiment was done that also the voice were good. So first in this emergence was in the 20th century of this film studies. So with this invention of this motion pictures, this idea of studying the film, studying the clip emerged from in the 20th century. And now what does it deal with? And so it deals with various theoretical. So theories are there, how one should study any frame, any slate, or how the film studies are done in academic discipline. So by theory we can say, and historical and critical. So if there is a film critic, suppose there is a film critic, so he or she or anyone should have a kind of potency or historical sense. So it is very much the first step required to do these film studies. And critical approaches to cinema as an art form. So here cinema generally people don't consider it as an art. Because we have a concept generally this connotation. When somebody says art, then we refer to a kind of painting, a sculpting art, all the things. But here the cinema is also called an art. So it is an art form and a medium. So why it is called a medium? So well, basically it is a medium to convey the thoughts of a director or a scriptwriter to the audience, to the large portion of audience in the society or in the population. So it is the basic concept. And the second point is that it is sometimes subsumed within media studies, and is often compared to television studies. So it is often compared to television studies. So these three are different things. First is that these film studies are there that we are going to deal with today with certain kind of major terms, that the frame study, and along with that, and this media studies is also there, and television studies is also. So there are TRP. So it is also studied in this television. So as we know, box office, how this revenue is generated in the movie in the box office, as like this TRP, television rating point, is there in this television study. So all these three things are there. So this nuance should be understanding of this nuancing difference should be there. And what is the third point? That established in 1919. So it is the early 20th century. So established in 1919. the Moscow Film School was the first school in the world to focus on film. So who pioneered this discipline, this film study discipline? So it was in 1919, the Moscow Film School was the first school in the world to focus on film. So in the around on the context of world on the globe, so this Moscow Film School was the first to focus on these film studies. And the last one is in the United States, the USC School of Cinematic Arts established in 1929. So after 10 years, so first was in the 1919, the Moscow Film School, and after the 10 years in USA, this 1929, this United States, the USC School of Cinematic Arts was the first cinematic-based school which was created in agreement with the Academy of Motion Picture Arts Sciences. So I have taken some references from various sources. So it was there. So basically, we understand what is film study as. So in simple language, we can say it is the study of the film and the narrative techniques. So what are the narrative techniques and how the film is told, how the idea is conveyed to the audience. So what were the tools? Like we have this cliffhangers, is there frame string, there's low key lighting, and certain other things are there. So we will focus a few upon a very few. We'll touch upon these things. So let us move ahead. So here it is the introductory slide. So it is the introductory slide about this movie. So we are going to read these highlighted points only. And if you like to read the whole thing, then you can pause and read. So you can pause and read as well. So first let us have some introduction about this film. So the Da Vinci Code is a 2006 American history that we have seen already. Don't know written by Akiva Goldsman. So Akiva Goldsman is a writer of this movie, script writer, and based on Dan Brown 2003 novel of the same name. So first three names are coming up here. First, in 2003, the Da Vinci Code novel was written by Dan Brown. Daniel Brown, we can say Dan Brown is the famous. And by it is when it came to filming the novel, so it was written by Akiva Goldsman, and it was directed by Ron Howard. It was directed by Ron Howard in USA. So it is the basic concept about this film. And the film, like the book, was considered controversial. So there is a controversy. So this film has been a kind of controversial. And along with this novel, this was have been controversial. Literature or art form, we can say. Literature or art form, we can say. So why? It was kind of controversial in these various countries. So first thing, the basic idea is that in the film there is a kind of controversy created around Jesus, regarding the life of Jesus Christ. So basically, in simple, but if I want to tell you that if suppose somebody, a large portion of the society is worshipping somebody as God. In this film, in regarding this context, the person is Jesus Christ. And but see, there is another cult like this Christianity is there, but there is priory of science. So focus the word priory of science is that just they believe Jesus was not really the Son of God, but he was a kind of human being who told good things to the humanity in his time, and he was having a kind of marital relationship with this Mary Magdalene, and they both all together have a daughter. So in that daughter, this bloodline is still there, and the people who belong to this Jesus Christ race, we can say this progeny of Jesus Christ is still living. So it is the progeny, and now who is that person right now living? Who belongs to the bloodline of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. Not only Jesus Christ, but this Mary Magdalene is also very much important name in this movie along with in this novel. So she is our heroine protagonist. See, Sophie is there, and let us move ahead. So Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times, who had spoken. So here is a critic, a kind of that Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. He has given his opinion about regarding this movie. So what is that? The movie works. So he says the movie works. It is involving. So it involves the readers or the spectators or the audience as well. Intriguing and constantly seems on the edge of startling revelation. So there are kind of revelation because it belongs to the detective movie drama. So detective movie drama. And so another so it is that and of the story.